which one will come out on top. As a reminder, these fragrance showdowns are where we pit two fragrances against each other that are either similar in their notes or they would fit into a similar role in your fragrance lineup. So they're both beach vibe or they're both something you would wear out to a party in the winter. We're gonna try them both and I'm going to decide which one I like better. Of course, it's all personal opinion, but I am judge, jury, and executioner. I guess I could throw them out. That's the most harsh thing I could do to a perfume, but here we go. So now we have, it's kind of hard to show, Pepe Jeans Celebrate for women and Halloween Man X. So these are both supposed to be quite strange in their notes and that kind of thing, which is why I thought they would go well together in a head-to-head. Definitely not safe blind buys. Definitely very divisive scents. So I just got a little one of this because it is supposed to be a men's fragrance. So I didn't think I was likely to wear it. I don't know. I haven't tried it. This is a blind buy. I know I said it's not a safe blind buy, but for me, I'm insane. So, yes. And then this is a tester, actually. So I got it for a bit. Ooh, that's an interesting sound. I got it for a bit cheaper. It says, "Do not to be taken." Pepe Jeans. I guess that's a anti-that. But now I feel like I'm a thief. Like I took it, but I bought it. I swear. So let's start with Pepe Jeans. So it says Pepe Jeans London, but up here it says Eau de Parfum Celebrate for her, 100 milliliters, 18 milliliters, excuse me, 2.7 ounces, fluid ounces, made in Spain, tailored perfumes. Interesting, so it says London, but it's made in Spain. Okie dokie. So it took me a while to figure out how to open this thing, and you actually just remove the entire thing. Like it's supposed to look like a cocktail glass, right? A cocktail glass. You actually have to remove the whole thing like that. And this is just, this is the cap. This whole thing is the cap. And then you have the little spritzer here. So let's try it out. This one is weird because, as I'll put up on the screen, the notes are like caviar and alcohol and popcorn, of all things, like caviar, popcorn, salty, sweet. Like, what's going on here? Is this meant to taste like the bottom of like a movie theater floor or something? It's just so strange, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what is going to come out of it. This is so odd to spray, but here we go. Do another one. There we go. Takes a while to get the first spritz sometimes. I have to say, at first it smells quite normal, a little sweet, maybe a slight floral. Definitely an alcoholic smell, but not the kind that burns your nose, whereas it's still very pleasant off the top notes. So both of these perfumes have whiskey and tonka bean as common notes. I definitely smell the whiskey. I think I smell the Immortelle. I think that is the slight floralness that I am getting. I may be getting a slight bit of popcorn, but not any of the chestnut, I don't think. Very, very inoffensive. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be very weird. I do smell some aquatic notes, definitely. Don't know if that's really caviar, but honestly, I mostly smell the base notes. Even from the very beginning, I'm smelling a lot of the base notes. The tonka, the vanilla, the cashmere, the ember, that's mostly what I'm getting. A great day to night scent, I would say. So yeah, actually not all that weird at all. Well, let's see which one I prefer between this and Halloween Man X. Okay, up next, Halloween Man X. It says explore your limits. Eau de toilette. It's an eau de toilette. 0.5 fluid ounces, 15 milliliters. This is a travel spray. Also made in Spain. Interesting. Is Spain? I thought France was the Europe capital of perfumes, but maybe Spain is taking over. Interesting. Let's try it out. These nails are not conducive to opening up packages for real. So Halloween Man X. So I believe there's a Halloween Man and then a Halloween Man X and then some other flankers, but this one was highly recommended. So the notes, which I'll put on the screen as well: cardamom, lemon, lavender, whiskey, coffee, cinnamon, and then the tonka and incense. I think there's a couple I missed, but at the base, so I'm very interested. I realized this is for men and the other one was for women, but I've often worn men's perfumes, and actually I think more unisex, not that many that were strictly, labeled for men, but still these notes really seem to be up my alley, so I'm very excited to try it. interesting. Initially, I'm getting aftershave vibes, but let's let it dry down a little bit. That lavender and lemon is coming off right at the top. Definitely the lavender in particular. I'm getting a little bit of the coffee now. Strangely, I'm not getting the spices, the cardamom and the cinnamon. I'm not really getting those. I'm definitely getting the lavender, the coffee, a bit of the whiskey, a little tonka. The incense is starting to come through just a bit as well. It's surprisingly soapy. It's very clean and soapy smelling, which I wasn't expecting at all, honestly. I expected this to be almost gourmand a little, or like spicy and heavy and wintry, Halloween, right? And a lot of people actually said that the female version of the perfume Halloween for women was surprisingly not Halloweeny, just kind of a safe, nice perfume. So this is giving me similar vibes. It's certainly very masculine, but it's a little, dare I say, boring. It really reminds me of soap and aftershave. It's got very much a bathroom, hotel bathroom, spa bathroom quality. There's some interesting notes with the incense and the whiskey coming through, but overall both of these were surprisingly normal, I guess. As it dries down, it's getting better because that harsh sort of lavender and that powdery soapiness is starting to go away. The Pepe Jeans too, very surprisingly normal, very pretty. I would definitely wear it for a date night, but it's not even like an in-your-face or super sexy. It's surprisingly safe, like for a first or second date. Which one do I like more? I think it's quite easy to say the Pepe Jeans Celebrate. But the Halloween Manex is growing on me. I'm getting more of the coffee. I'm getting a little bit more of the incense, so it's darkening a little. But still surprisingly bright and fresh. I'm really not getting the spices at all the way I thought that I would. So which one was the winner? Between the two, I'd say the Pepe Jeans is the winner, but not by a landslide. At first, when I smelled the Halloween Manex, I was like, ugh, but it's improving, and I'll update on here if I changed my mind slightly or anything. I really like the ringing sound. It reminds me of a bike bell, like a bicycle ring ring. To get people out of the way. This kind of looks like the outside of a grenade. This kind of pattern. Or is it armor I'm thinking of? I don't know. Okay, one last smell of both. Again, both surprisingly normal. The coffee and incense helps the Halloween Manex a bit, but overall, I prefer the Pepe Jeans. If my date was wearing Halloween Manex, I think I'd quite like it, but definitely once it dries down, if you put that on in the car and then went to the restaurant to meet me, I would not enjoy my food because I would just taste the lavender. It really does take some drying down. I think the Halloween Manex, it really, 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 really does. Not as hard of a decision to be made today between Pepe Jeans Celebrate and Halloween Men X. Definitely the Celebrate, it is for women, if that probably influenced my liking it a bit more, but both of them kind of disappointed that they were so like normal and kind of boring. They had a few interesting touches here and there, but really overall kind of womp womp. Oh well. But great new additions to my fragrance lineup. What should I go head to head with next? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're using it to sleep, I hope you're soundly asleep.